I am going to do a decode of the convoy, the Freedom Convoy, and it will show to you precisely why this had to happen in Canada. It could not have happened anywhere else. This event is absolutely perfect. Complete precision is executed in this event, which I would think, if you are up to speed on what is going on here and how this universe works, it will prove to you that this is a supernatural event. It is not just a physical event. So I'm going to go through some of the main terms used in this event. Convoy, train, Canada, maple leaf, the maple leaf flag, the maypole. It comes from the Acer tree, which is an anagram for race. The Prime Minister's name is Trudeau, and they have flags that say "fuck Trudeau." The convoy wound its way across the 401, which is the spine or the backbone of Canada. The truckers are also the backbone of Canada. Delta to Ottawa, so it went from Delta, BC to Ottawa, the capital city. Capital city is the head of the country. Canada is in the north. The north is an anagram for throne. Patrick King, Pierre Poilievre, those are some of the main characters in this event. And lastly, Jerry Can is also a feature in this event. So I'm going to go through and break these terms down and then summarize again at the end so that you see how they all fit together. At the beginning, they said there were 500,000 people and 50,000 truckers. So there's your 5-5 again. And I've done a decode of the number 5-5 showing up in another event on my backup channel. And 5 refers to Venus. It is the number of the 5-pointed pentagram, the 5-petal flower of Venus's path around the vortex. 5 is also the 5th month, May, which is also Venus. So the date that this convoy landed in Ottawa was January 29th. January 29th at noon. And that was the day that Venus went out of retrograde. And so the energies changed on that date. Also, 2022 is the year of Venus. On February 14th, Valentine's Day, Lupercalia, Trudeau declared war on Canadians who support the convoy. Lupercalia celebrates the wolf, Venus. Convoy, the act of guarding or escorting for protection. All of these mandates have been put in place for your protection. To get together on the road, con, with, together. We're in this together. Via, way, road. The way is the path. The path to exit. Exit is the exit. The way out. The way. The gap. Mind the gap. The path, the way, is Christ consciousness. So way or weg is to move, to go, or transport in a vehicle. Wave, the wave is the sine wave. Way is to twist, to turn. Way is the vortex. Way is viticulture. It is the leavening. Viticulture, vitis, vine, to twist, turn, bend. Cultivating, cultivation. Iris, rainbow, viere, to bend, twist. This is all connected to Venus. It is the Milky Way. Milky Way. Train, growth of branches, vines, etc. The vines or the veins. Vines is an anagram for veins. Veins is the artery. When is wind, wend, wish, win, vein, venery, Venus, venom. Desire, desire, love, win. Wishes, victorious, Victoria. To worship, Venus, love, sexual desire, loveliness, beauty. To dwell, Vinian. To accustom, train, wean. All roads lead to Rome. Rome is amor, which is love backwards. It is the inversion of love. Rome runs this place. Rome was founded by a pair of brothers or twins, Romulus and Remus, the RR, the 4x4. Romulus and Remus were raised by a wolf. They were weaned by a wolf. Wolf is flower backwards. Flower and wolf is Venus. Weaned, milked, Venus, this is the Milky Way. Canada can be broken into can and ada, or canna and da. Now, da, we'll get to in a second, means father. Can or canna means to know. It's also to fire an employee. You're canned, you're fired. So fire is the inner light. Know or gnosis is the inner light, the light within. It is the da'ath. To have carnal knowledge. So to fuck Trudeau. A cup, a container, vessel, blood vessel, arteries, reed, also reed pipe or small boat. So a reed pipe or small boat is what the sun is nestled in. And the sun is nestled in the reed or the small boat within the Milky Way. The Milky Way is the power pole that powers the sun, and the sun powers the Taurus field, which is Lucifer. It is the light. There's nothing evil in it. I also put in here canary. Canary is a songbird. I'll get to that later. Canary Island is literally the island of dogs. Dog is God backwards. Canine, hunt. Venus was known for the love of the hunt, and that is also connected to hunt for Red October, the Hunger Games. Canis Major and Canis Minor. Canis Major is a constellation in the southern celestial hemisphere. The 2nd century, it was included in Ptolemy's 48 constellations and is counted among the 88 modern constellations. It is Latin for the greater dog. Canis Minor is the lesser dog, and it is represented as following the constellation of Orion, the hunter, through the sky. The Milky Way passes through Canis Major. Canis Major contains Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, known as the dog star. Next in the brightness are yellow-white supergiant Delta, the white-blue giant Beta, and blue-white supergiants Eta and Omicron. Sirius was also linked to the warrior Ninurta and the bow with Ishtar, daughter of Enlil. Ninurta was linked to the later deity Marduk, who was said to have slain the ocean goddess Tiamat with a great bow and worshipped as the principal deity in Babylon. The ancient Greeks replaced the bow and arrow depiction with that of a dog. Vessel is a container, receptacle, barrel, or ship. Boat, there's the word boat again. Canal or duct of the body, especially for carrying blood. Vein. So Ada is literally ornament. It is also Awi, which is bird. So canary, bird. It is also egg, ovum, ovulate, avis, bird, eagle. When you raise your Kundalini, it opens your third eye and it gives you wings. So third eye being the egg or the sun, it activates your third eye and it gives you wings. The reason the Egyptians have a serpent and an eagle on the forehead is because the third eye is activated and the serpent is the Kundalini energy and it has given them wings. So they have connected the two Kundalini energies, rising serpent energies up their spine and opened the third eye and it has given them wings. They are enlightened. That's what that represents. And the sun rays around their head represent the 365 days of the year. The sun rays of the sun means they are illuminated. Now, basically, the sun is in an egg cup. The sun is the egg and it is in a cup. So it is in an egg cup. The cup is a cask or casket, prism. It is Mercury. The prism is a hollow pit or cave, the gap, hole, kind of ship. The boat is heap, beehive. Ada meant ornament. It means to adorn, deck, or embellish, serving as an ornament, adding beauty, grace, or attractiveness. So to add beauty means to connect with Venus. Venus is beauty. Can, ada, or canna, da. Da is father. It is also to divide. Daemon, demon, deal, demiurge, democracy, endemic, pandemic, cuts, divides, people, land, perhaps literally division of society, troop, company. So the convoy is a troop, is a company. This event is polarizing society, is dividing society. This pandemic. So this protest ended up in Ottawa. Ottawa is the capital city. The meaning for Ottawa is an Ojibwe word meaning to trade. It means path, the way, path or track, course of action. So there were 3 paths, the left-hand path, the right-hand path, or the middle path. It doesn't matter which path you take. They all lead to the same destination. All roads lead to Rome. Amor, love. Tread. Tread is to step on, trample, traverse, pass over. So trans to cross, pass over. Capital, so cup, cop, cap, capital, caput, capital letter, capital city. That's why this convoy went from Delta, BC to Ottawa, Omicron, Ottawa, capital of Canada. Capital letter, the capital city. The capital city is the seat of government, the seat of the Go Green mind. The Go Green mind is the heart, the center, the core, Venus. Seat is the seat of the soul, sun, seat of the sun. That's the egg cup. Capital, head of the pillar or the column being the spine. So the top of the pillar, the top of the spine is where the pineal gland is. That's where the egg cup is. That's where the sun is. That's where the pineal gland is. And it opens the pineal gland and it activates your sun and connects you to the other side. Capital is also a person's wealth. Wealth is your gold or your AU. Your gold is locked in your fornix or your Fort Knox. That is where the gold is stored. So you have to unlock your Fort Knox, your fornix, to activate your gold, your AU, your sun, your pineal gland. Uppercase letter, capital letter. It is so called because it stands at the head of a sentence or word. Capital letter. Letter is let her. It's a graphic symbol, alphabetic sign written in character conveying information about sound in speech. Character. So your character is a letter. You are a letter. Everything here is created from the zodiac, and letters and numbers and music all stem from the zodiac. Letter is a note. Music, it is a tone, a note. So letters have frequency. It is a symbol. So note is a song or music or melody, instrumental music, a bird song, songbird. Awe, musical note of definite pitch. The music is the nucis. Nucis is the nucleus. It is the nux, the night, the core. It is the dark light. So to have an uppercase letter, a capital letter, it is to come to know. When you come to know and you connect your heart with your mind and you open your third eye, you come to know and you become a capital letter. Case, literally a falling, kader, to fall, settle, heavenly bodies, the fall of Troy. Case is a receptacle or a box which encloses or contains, back to can again, or vessel. Cadence, caduceus, literally a falling, kader, to fall, sink, settle down, decline, perish. Armenian shaknum, to fall, become low. Middle Irish, Caesar, hail, lightning. So this refers to Lucifer. Lightning, to fall. Oh, Lucifer, how you have fallen from heaven. This is about coming into the physical. When they say that you have fallen from heaven, it means that you have cut yourself off from heaven and you are in the physical. You are more concerned with living in the physical than you are with your connection to heaven. You have lost your connection to heaven. Cassette, casket. It's a small box for jewels. You are the jewel. This is Snow White in the casket. This is the white light trapped in the prism or the prison, the cell, the Fort Knox. Venus trapped in Mercury. Chest, box, coffer, casket, woven container. A beehive. There's that word again. Beehive. Woven basket. That goes back to reed, boat. Thorax, trunk of the body from the neck to the diaphragm. In that sense, on the metaphor of the ribs as a box for the heart. You have to connect the heart to the mind. Cap, cop, copper. Servant girl, captive, slave. Cinderella vibes are coming up here. So you got the servant girl and the prince, and you kiss the prince and you become a princess and you find true love. You get your knowledge, you open the third eye, and you connect heaven and earth. Alchemists associate copper with Venus. Arteries. When you put in arteries, you get cartoid, pertaining to the two great arteries of the neck. From Karun. By now you must be familiar with the term Karen and corona, meaning head, horn, kernel, nut, gnosis. To plunge into sleep or stupor because compression of these arteries was believed to cause unconsciousness. Heart, horn, concrete, create, creation, come forth, spring up, grow, thrive, swell. This relates to Venus. Venus is source, spring is source. Thrive, swell, bloom, blossom. That's Venus. To bring forth, create, produce, bring forth, be born. The video I did decoding the Travis Scott event was all about a birthing ritual. We're about to be born. Coal, glowing coal, charcoal, fireplace, hearth. The fireplace is the Fort Knox, is the phoenix. The coal needs to be pressed and turned into a diamond. So again, this is referring to Cinderella. Cinderella needs to find her prince in order for her to turn into a princess and find true love. Trudeau, his name is French origin, and it means I thrust. It also means Trudeau, hole of water. Hole is a gap. Trudeau also means Thor's power. Thorvald. So Thor is known for a lightning bolt. We had lightning, falling. Trudeau's job is to put the pressure on for the leavening. The Canadian flag is red and white, and it is the maple leaf. The maple leaf comes from the maple tree, which is from the genus Acer. We'll get to the Acer meaning in a moment. Right now we're going to focus on maple. There's the tree of life, and then there's the jewel of creation. We live on the jewel of creation. You are the jewel of creation, but also the earth is the jewel of creation, and the tree of life is, well, the true tree of life is the true world which created this place, and it was created by Venus. Maple can be broken out into two syllables, maypole. The maypole is the pole or the axis, the earth's axis. It is the sky, the heavens. Qual, turn around, quell, revolve, move around. The maypole is the power pole or the PP, which is the Milky Way. The Milky Way powers the sun, and that in turn powers the toroid of this illusory world. That's Lucifer. It is the tent pole. It's holding up the heavens. It is holding up the circus or the circle or the circuit, the zodiac, the North Pole. That's why the North Pole is demarked by red and white. Maypole is a high striped pole decorated with flowers and ribbons for May Day merrymakers to dance around. So you have the white and the red. The red is represented by the blood and the Kundalini mix. So when the two mix, you are enlightened. You are kinged. Pole, field dwellers. We live in a field. We are the field dwellers. So the Milky Way revolves and it projects everything into this dome. Pele is plasma. We live in the plasma screen, planet, plane. This is where we live, the field. Poly. So poly means many parts. Polymeracity, many parts. Out of many, one. Ribbon, ribbane, variant of Reuben. Reuben is red. Adorn with ribbons. Adorn, Canada, bend, twist, way, ribbon, ornament, chapel, crown, corona. When you're crowned, you become kinged. The ray of colored light. The electronic sense of a range of frequencies or wavelengths. This has to do with frequencies, it has to do with energy. Force that unites, bond. The force that unites the opposites is love. Okay, so this is the maple leaf. Leaf is a page in a book, foliage, folio, blossom, bell, bloom, thrive, blood, flower, flow, wolf, Venus. May Day's association with communism and socialism and anarchism. So this is what's happening now. We're having a revolution. Revolution goes back to quell or a pole. Everything revolves from the maypole, the power pole, the PP revolves. This revolution for May Day. May being Taurus, Venus, the 5th month. May is Maya, the illusion. Ma, mother, the bull, Taurus, the stone, the note, the music of this universe, this one song. May is able, Meg, to have power. We were going to Ottawa to take our power back, take our freedom back. The 5th month of the modern calendar, May, menses, menses, menstruation, month of May, Maya, the illusion, the Roman earth goddess, wife of Vulcan. The wife of Vulcan was Venus. Maga, make America great again. She who is great. So the MAGA movement is about bringing back Venus. May Day is a cry for help in an emergency, which is akin to 911, which is iXXi. The ribbons wrapped around the pole or the phallus is the feminine serpent Kundalini energy. It is the merging of the male and the female. Source AU, gold, feminine, radiant, clear, fair, snow white, to shine, pure. So white is white supremacy, the leavening, the harvest. It is about unlocking your inner gold, AU, white light. When you become supreme or superhero, you are the highest, uppercase, above. You are God. You are a supreme being. You are a white supremacist. Snow White, all of that is the same character, has to do with shining, being one of the shining ones. Your light within has been released, pure, morally pure, honorable, fair, gracious, friendly, favorable, supreme, highest, situated above, super, above, upper, over, ooper, supreme being, God. You can either repent or you can serpent. If you repent, you reincarnate. If you serpent, you overcome. Sir, sovereign. You become a sovereign being. So you become an uppercase, a capital letter. You become a white supremacist. All right, so moving on to Acer. An anagram for Acer is race. That's why Trudeau calls the protesters racist. Acer is the maple tree, and it means literally to be sharp. It is so called for its pointed leaves. Acer comes from AK or ac, be sharp, rise out to a point, or pierce, snowpiercer. Snowpiercer was about a train that couldn't stop or it would freeze over. Kundalini energy. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Ear of corn. Edge, there's that word edge again, edge or egg. Esther, Easter, again connects back to Venus, the fertility goddess. At the top, outermost, consummate, sharp point. Acros, at the farthest point, highest, upper, super. Acantha, thorn, north, throne. Summit, and these two are kind of interesting. Acervulus, brain sand. Corpora arenacea, corpus arenaceum, also called brain sand, or pineal concretions, calcified structures in the pineal gland and other areas of the brain such as choroid plexus. Sharp, having a cutting edge, pointed, intellectually acute, active, shrewd, keen, severe, biting, bitter, literally cutting. So scare, to cut. Bias, carnage, carnal, carnation, carnival, carnival. We are in the carnival. Incarnate, screw. You could say that's also fuck. Fuck Trudeau. Circa, circuit, circle. Circus, circ. We live in the circus. We live in the ring. Carnival, to remove the meat, raising the flesh. Caro, flesh, piece of flesh. Scare, to cut. Levare, to lighten, to raise, to remove the flesh, not heavy, having little weight. This is about removing the flesh. It's about leaving the physical behind. We are in the leavening, so your heart is lighter than a feather. You have no regrets. You have healed your 911, your chakras. Thorn is a sharp point on a stem or branch. Dorn, adorn, throne. Throne is the seat of God. Remember, we already covered seat of God or seat of the government, the go green mind. Seat occupied by a sovereign is the throne. Again, the queen or the king occupies the throne. When you are kinged, you occupy the throne. Dare, to hold firmly, support. Sanskrit Dharma, law. They're going to Ottawa to confront these so-called laws. So dare means Dharma, farm, firma, firmament, holding firm. They're holding firm in Ottawa. So Canada means village or settlement. Village means inhabited place, larger than a hamlet but smaller than a town. It is farmstead, having to do with a farmstead or villa, country house. Wake, clan. They also have this hashtag trending of the Flew Trucks clan. Forms all of or part of economy, parish, parochial, vicinity, Viking, villa, village. Wick, so wick, fiber in a lamp or candle. Can is also candle. We had the collapse of the candle factory some time ago. Candle is the light within. Engage in sexual intercourse, to dip one's wick. Dairy farm, a wick is a dairy farm. Group of dwellings, village or block of houses. To me, this represents the zodiac, a group of houses. Wake or wig, root, to bend, to wind, from way, the vortex, and that also connects to vicar, vice, witch, W-I-T-C-H. Wiccan, to give way, yield, change, to fight, to conquer. Victor, victory, that again roots back to Venus. To win, conquer, overcome, defeat. To subdue, overcome. Wicked comes from Wick. Wizard, Wizard of Oz, witch. A witch, wig, to be strong or lively, connects to Venus. Female magician, the Wicked Witch of the West. The WWW, which is the mom wow. Weg forms all or part of awake, bewitch. They are awoke, they are awake, they are aware of what's going on, This whole movement is to wake up the people who are not awake. And again, you have the word leaf, awake, to come out of sleep, to arise, to become awake. Okay, so now we're moving on to farmhouse. To fix or settle, confirm, strengthen, strong, stable, dare, firmament, throne, terra firma, flat earth, firm, throne, farming. We live in the farm, the dairy farm from the cow, from the Venus, from the Taurus, from the bull. Seat is sed or settlement. Canada is the village or settlement. So to sit, the seat of the government, the seat of the soul. Songbird or bird song is a hyphenated word. Song, bird, birth, lineage, bird, bride. The middle finger, again, another reference to fuck. Music, sing, fowl. Fowl is flower, is wolf, is Venus. The bird is Venus. The bird is also the phoenix. Plew, to flow. Flow, wolf. Wolf is flow, backwards. We have a fleet of trucks. Flow, float, fleeting, pneumonia. One of the main leaders of the convoy, his name is Patrick King. He's planted. He is controlled opposition. He's come out with some controversial content in the past, and that's why he's the leader of this convoy, one of the leaders of the convoy. Anyway, his name is Patrick King. Patrick means literally a patrician, member of the ancient Roman noble order. So if you think about, we currently live in Rome. He's leading the people, the leader of this movement. Also, Patrick, Pa means father, so father trick, and king means ruler, leader of the people. He's the guy who's put in place to lead the people. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There's a member of the opposition named Pierre Poilievre who is running for prime minister. He announced he's running for prime minister. And if you listen to his platform, it's pretty obvious that he's giving people what they want to hear. And his name is Peter Pan. He is the green man. So his name, Pierre, means Peter. And Peter means rock, black rock, the rupes nigra, the rock in the middle of the vortex. Petrus means very hard or dense. Petra, rock. Poi means food made from taro root. It also means prop, support, pole used to propel a boat. So again, we go back to Rome, and you have Romulus and Remus. Romulus is a Roman citizen, and Remus is an oar which propels a boat. So it is poi. So we're back to the beginning of the world, the creation of the new world. Poi is to propel a boat. That has to do with the Milky Way, the boat. It is the energy that propels the boat that the sun is in, or the nest that the sun is in. And it's also connected to foam. Foam, saliva, froth, sea. Now Venus was born from the froth, from the foam, from the spuma, the sperm. So again, it is all connecting to the beginning of the new world. Lièvre is a young hare. Hare, hairy, hare, that's the sun. Livre is a book. Lepore, leper, lepus. Lepus is a hare, a rabbit. So lepus is connected to. So lepus is connected to leper, which is also connected to lupus, which is connected to wolf, which is Venus. So coney is also connected to rabbit or leper or lepus, long-eared rabbit. And when you think about Alice in Wonderland, the white rabbit, that's what this is referring to. So Coney, Connie, Convoy. Rabbits are also a symbol for Venus and the fertility for Easter. So it is, again, relating to Venus. One of the things that happened is that the cops confiscated the truckers' jerry cans, which were providing them with fuel. They carry 5 gallons of fuel, and it comes from jerry, a German, which was a term given to the Germans in World War I. So again, it is a reference back to the war. It is British slang for chamber pot or toilet. So the convoy, it started in Delta, BC, and it worked its way like a train. The serpent, the Kundalini rising up the spine, the 401, the Trans-Canada Highway. Trans is to cross, bridge. We need to cross the bridge to reach heaven, Shambhala, to merge the opposites and leave the physical illusion behind. So can is to know, it is kin, ken, to have power, gnosis, Sophia, illuminate, container, vessel, reed, small boat, is where our light or the sun, AU, gold is stored. It's stored in your fornix or your Fort Knox. Canned is to get fired, it is your light, it is the fire within. Ada is egg, Canada is literally the egg holder, the egg is the sun, egg is awi or bird, ovum, I, Eve, you. It is the dark light within. Hollow, pit, cave, hull, cap, gap, hole, kind of a ship, the head, skull, cap, cop. The convoy train, serpent, winds its way through the country along the spine to the head, the capital, Ottawa, from Delta D to O, Omicron. They're blocking the arteries to the head, care, corn, horn, head, kernel, nut, create, born, bring forth, spring, grow, thrive, swell. Trudeau means I thrust, hole of water or Thor's power, Torvald. Thrust means push, press, threat. It is the leavening. He is put into power to put on the pressure for the leavening so that you can rise. The capital is the city, the official seat of the government. It is the seat of the soul, the go green mind, the seat of the sun, person's wealth or gold, AU. Uppercase, let her, letter. When your Kundalini energy rises to your head and opens the third eye, you become kinged. You are an uppercase letter. You become capitalized. You become supreme, highest, uppercase, above. You become God, a supreme being. Letter is a note, is symbol, a character. A note is music, tone, gnosis, music, nucleus. Nucleus is kernel of a nut, little nut, nooks, gnosis, new. New is gnosis. Maple leaf is the maypole, the pole axis, sky, heavens, revolution. We are in the process of a revolution. Mayday is a cry for help in an emergency, or 911. iXXi, the rising of the Christo soil, the Kundalini energy rising to the brain. The maypole is the power pole, the PP, the Milky Way that powers the Maya, the illusion. Leaf is a page in a book, foliage, folio, blossom, bell, bloom, thrive, blood, flower, flow, wolf, Venus. Canada means village or settlement. Village is wake. Wick is a dairy farm. Earth is a dairy farm. The mother cow, Milky Way, Taurus, bull, wicked, witch, Wicca, Wizard of Oz, wretched. Dur is Dharma, farm, firmament, throne. Throne is the north. Canada, we the north. The firmament is the dome or the mind. The seat is the sed, the nest, the bird's nest, the egg, the sun, the settlement, the siege. Bird is bride or girl, middle finger, fuck. Songbird, music. Songbird is music, is phoenix. Awi is bird, is egg. Sun is the egg that gives birth to the bird. Acer is ack, to be sharp. Acros is at the end, the top, outermost, sharp point. Thorn, north, pierce, snow piercer. Cutting, scare is to cut. Carnal, carnival. Carnival is to lose the flesh, to leave behind the physical world, and to join heaven and earth. It's all the same story. I've been saying this for quite some time now. There's only one story here. Everything is one story, and this is no exception.